What's up, y'all? This is Kendra.
And this is India. And you're listening to the No Pants On in the House podcast. Hey, y'all.
Welcome back.
Come on in. Come on in the room.
Okay.
You like that?
Today I am drinking bottled spring water.
Me too, sis.
Sister. It's a little hot for tea today. So I got some bottled spring water. Room temp.
Well, I probably could have benefited from some tea, but we didn't quite get there in our journey this morning. Mm-hmm. So we just gonna drink some room temperature spring water. It's gonna have to do.
How you been?
Not happy, Par. Not happy.
Why is that your default response now?
Did I say that before?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a little, I ain't gonna say disappointed, but I ain't win the lottery yesterday.
By humbug.
And I'm sad about it. Because I'm trying to find us a way out. And
a way out from what?
A way out of this. A way out of this mess we in.
Maybe don't fight the journey. Work with the journey.
Mm.
Oh, okay. All right. Marge Simpson has arrived. Okay.
It was giving Marge, huh? Other than that, I've been cool. Just trying to get some rest this weekend.
Okay.
Until I'm back at it again.
Okay.
How you been doing?
I've been doing well. I haven't been doing anything of note, but I'm here. I'm thriving. I still got all my teeth. Amen.
Amen.
I stumbled upon a new song this week. It's by Lacan. Lacan? It's a man.
Lacan? Oh.
Is his name Lacan?
It might be.
Oh, okay. Like I thought you knew him. So you're aware.
That's what it sounds like to me.
So I stumbled upon a new song this week by Lacan called Safety.
I'm gonna need you to look up how to pronounce his name.
Lacan. Lekan. Lacan. Called Safety. Loved it. It's going into the rotation. When you get a minute, go check that out. Have you been listening to anything?
One thing I listened to this week was I got new shoes on the right.
Yes, sir.
Down 95.
Yes, sir.
You can see in my eyes.
Yes,
then
sir.
I'm looking for a cutie pie on the verses this Thursday.
Okay, the verses that never was. We're giving it a Game of Thrones label. The verses that never was
because who they say that they should have been going to get. But it was really hard thinking of people that Pretty Ricky should have been going up against, like people that's made their genre, the type of music they make from their era, out at the same time. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm sorry.
But
I said so, but there were a few suggestions that B2K could have contended against, such as B5, mindless
behavior. Yeah, but I agree with that. So our good friend posted about B2K only being able to go up against B5. Yes, why wasn't B5 called? Because they could have been hitting full choreography, both of them. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what the contract said on the verses that we saw, but Pretty Ricky was not giving full choreo. And they used to give full body roll action. And I'm not just talking about Spectacular. I'm talking about all four of them. Not Fletcher P, but the other three used to be getting down in the back.
They did. Like they was so hyped all the time.
So I feel like, and then B2K only hitting like 2 or 3 choreographies, but they hit it the hardest on their new song. Like y'all only practice that choreography.
They got a new song.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Were you there?
I missed that. I might have been in the bathroom.
Listen, ain't nothing to talk about. But
this is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, I definitely missed that a month ago. I'm about to go look up.
Lil Fizz got a nice little 16 bars on it, so you know.
Okay.
Which really aggravated me. I'm like, y'all didn't sing none of the songs up to the point where Lil Fizz had to rap. He was over there drinking and kicking.
He was. They was talking about that. There was a lot of commentary on the internet this weekend about how Lil Fizz
wasn't doing nothing, and that's why they was calling him out. Like, Lil Fizz, what you doing? He said, "Get in my paper, get in my check." He was over there kicking with Lizzo and them. I don't know what side Lizzo was on. I'm making that up.
She was definitely B2K.
He was over there kicking and drinking and not doing nothing. He was barely coming out when it was time to.
It sounded like his career.
She said, "Have the day you deserve, Lil Fizz." But anyway, yes. So B2K versus B5 probably would have been awesome. B5 probably would have been shorter.
Mindless Behavior. I think that would have been good.
Well, what I had imagined for B2K, if we was gonna do it, because I didn't even know B2K was on the list of people to do a versus, I thought it might be a black boy band review. You know what I'm saying? Not a battle, but like a Temps versus Tops.
That wasn't a battle.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was trying to be a battle. But this should have just been a review with B2K, Immature, and Mindless Behavior because they are all LA. You get what I'm saying?
Because Baby Blue alone would have won that versus over B2K.
Yeah, because there was a single song where Lil Fizz could rap.
With Omarion's vocals.
Now listen, I learned something. Now see, I aged out of B2K. So let me
very early.
I did not know the other ones could sing.
Oh yeah, Raspy.
Sorry guys.
Raspy and J-Bug both sing. They both sang on the albums.
Sorry guys, I didn't know you were also lead vocalists.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
And they
sounded good for the notes that they were holding. Now they were still off key and bitchy as fuck.
Yeah.
But when they did sing a little something, I was like, why is Omarion the face?
I think they would have actually been better lead vocalists. I said low vocalist. Lead vocalist for better over Omarion. They could have been better lead vocalists.
I feel with like some training Raspy, from what I heard, and this is not even him in his prime, right? Like this is him, sounded significantly more compelling than Omarion.
So do we need to go back and listen to B2K's album?
I won't be.
Fuck no.
I won't be. But I would like to give these men their flowers. They sounded pretty good for when they was able to do some oohs and ahs. But it really was just like, now wait a minute, because I aged out. I didn't get it. They was giving short through the screen. You know what I'm saying?
I made the quick switch to Pretty Ricky at the tender age of 14.
Pretty Ricky was more my speed, but also I was older. You get what I'm saying? Like,
well, I was like 13 when they came out.
Yeah, I was on my way out.
I never was a B2K fan.
Yeah,
honestly, I listened to like what was on 106 in Park and maybe what came on the radio if mommy let us have some control over the radio. Right.
But so other than that, I aged out. But I didn't. I do have a couple of songs by B2K that I absolutely enjoy.
He says, "Baby, that's the reason."
You know that's my song. Now listen, a lot of people that think they don't like B2K, they like that song.
Yeah,
that's a testament to the production and the writing.
When you just said that was the first song that popped in my head. I'm like, oh, that's a good song.
It's a good song. It's a very good song. I heard like one or two others that I was like,
You not know Bump 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 fan?
Hell, Bump 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 has aged like blue cheese.
So it's good.
Dang. I mean, it aged like curdled milk.
She's at the edge like fine wine.
There's so much wrong with that song. You got that man being the writer, and you got that other man doing background vocals. It's aged terribly.
And
you got the other man
featured on the song.
It's too many men we don't rock with for real on that song now. So good luck. I don't listen to that one. I do listen to Gossip.
It's another one. What's the other one with what's that man name? Robert. When he featured on the song.
From B2K?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Am I tripping?
No. You're probably right, but I don't know.
I know he ain't on no Pretty Ricky song.
I was like, what are we talking about? Yeah.
I feel
that man, and then that other man that tried to be that man, and then the other man that we don't mess with no more.
He was that nigga.
Listen, it was 3 men's on that bum bum bump song that I do not jive with and have not jived with for years. We're good.
But that's a song like that. The fact that they needed all of that for their for the success.
Yeah.
In comparison to Pretty Ricky, I don't think they ever had any features, did they?
Not directly. I don't think so, no. Like, of course they had like women singing on their stuff, and maybe like
celebrity, like high ticket celebrity features that they needed to sell records.
No. I think Pretty Ricky's push definitely came from their Florida affiliations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Trick Daddy brought them out.
Because I'm like, for them to be on the same level, to have gotten to that same level as B2K, without having all that, backup.
Child. I just I was like, why are they together? You got 3 singers and 1 rapper, and then you got 3 rappers and 1 singer.
It was unequally yoked.
Now I will say this: we get to one of them songs, and I didn't know Pleasure P was rapping on that song. I thought that was spectacular. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it 5 a.m?
No, it was a slow one.
Oh,
he was rapping. I said that was him the whole time. I thought that was somebody else.
I'm about to hear it. What song was it? Find it for me.
I can't think of the song. Was it Stay or something? It was something slow. Stay or Can We Make It Like It Was or something like that? Something like
Pleasure P was singing his ass off.
Listen, the backing vocals were really the star of the show, because without them,
the vocals he was giving us,
were nice.
He was singing his ass off. And it's just like it kind of was heightened because as soon as he was done, we had to listen to Omarion. So I'm like, that made Pleasure P sound even better.
The fact that Pleasure P at the end was like, I can sing your song better than you.
Yes. It was giving Sammy on the Omarion and Mario versus.
I'm telling you, those singers, they be like, I can sing anything.
I can do this. And that was a crazy one too. Omarion and Mario.
Yes.
Did you see that Mario and Eric Bellinger was thinking back up for Chris Brown?
Yes. I said I'm still not going to the show, but
still not going to the show. But
I like me some Eric Bellinger, like vintage Eric Bellinger. I'm not too keen on the new stuff. Like, I haven't found anything that I really, really love as much as the Rebirth. But I like him as a songwriter. I like him as a producer, and I like him as an artist overall. And I like that he be going home to his wife. He be quiet.
I didn't know they had a second child. But back to the versus topic. Jay Valentine. Blowing up the Instagram. Talking about, I need my check versus because of the Pleasure P had him Pleasure P had them play the I beat the pussy
Oh. Now see, when that track started, I thought he was gonna play the Eric Bellinger song. Because it starts the same way, kinda.
Yeah, that was definitely
I said he gonna play the Eric Bellinger track? Okay. But he didn't. I was like, oh, I don't know this one.
Oh, that one, baby, this your song. Is that one?
No, I think it's the one where it's like
that's still Jay Valentine.
Oh, let's ride out.
Okay.
I think
the one I'm singing is still Jay Valentine, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's
but they have similar LA DJ Mustard-esque productions.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard it, I was like, oh, you gonna break that one out? That's cool. Now, how did you feel about the people misunderstanding that all songs from all the members in the group could be allowed in the set list? Because it seemed like it was a discrepancy of like Pretty Ricky not wanting to go into Pleasure P's catalog, but B2K very willing to go into Omarion's catalog.
I think the issue lies that B2K needed Omarion's catalog versus Pretty Ricky did not need Pleasure P's catalog. Because I feel like Pleasure P was holding their own.
Yeah.
Without Pleasure, I mean, I said Pleasure P. Pretty Ricky was holding their own without Pleasure P's solo projects. But B2K was drowning without Omarion's.
Now I do feel like
simply because the nigga can't sing.
I think it was a reverse effect though. B2K was together in my mind. B2K was together a shorter amount of time than Omarion was solo. And the reverse was true for Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky was together longer than Pleasure P was solo.
Yeah.
So,
but they still only had 2 albums, right?
Who?
Pretty Ricky had 2 albums.
They had like.
I only listened to 2.
They had like 3 or 4. One of them didn't have Pleasure P because he went solo.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I stopped listening. Yes, because they brought in a new singer.
It's fine. It's fine. But I didn't like the rhetoric that on a versus you can't do your solo work. Like that's never been true.
I feel like that's where I think the Pretty Ricky fans didn't like that because that was giving B2K more of an equal playing field because of Omarion's solo projects was.
But I mean, in a versus, you want it to be hard to decide. You get what I'm saying? Like you want it to be like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, at least some of the best ones were.
I think the real issue was B2K needed Omarion's solo projects.
I think the real issue was everybody involved knew Omarion's ego was gonna overshadow the moment. I think that's what the real issue was. If we were in a battle, if me and you was in a battle with New Edition and Johnny Gill starts singing my, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you can't do that. Yes, he can. We mean. Yes, he can. Bobby Brown starts singing My Prerogative. You can't do that. We only listen to New Edition songs. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. But yeah, I do see. I did notice that the Pretty Ricky members was like, "Why are you playing your solo music?"
Yeah, I don't know if they like had a handshake agreement to not do it or something like that. But
I think
with Omarion's songs, Pleasure P could have sung Under and Boyfriend Number 2 and still won. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it wasn't a matter of
they
got an unfair advantage.
It did
sound like
sound
they had a handshake in the back, like
right. It sounded like that wasn't what they was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but I was like, the audience was like, they not supposed to be doing solo work. Yes, they can. Have y'all not been watching when Teddy Riley and Babyface did theirs? They're mainly producers. They have songs. But they made their bread and butter as producers. When Babyface started doing stuff from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, nobody was in the comments like, "Hey, you can't do that." Yes, he can. He wrote the whole thing.
I think the last week's versus, or this week's versus, however y'all want to see it, got a little too competitive.
But it's always the men just be yakking. Okay, we don't care. Just sing the songs. Let the audience judge.
What
it's
about
the bravado?
what you think about another versus? Like who is some people that you think you would pick for another versus? Like let's do two girls and then two women artists and two men artists to go against each other.
Honestly, let's take it back to quarantine and just have them in their houses, because the audience is just, they kicking up too much stuff. Like, let's go back to when Ludacris and Nelly had theirs. Like they was like, ha ha ha, like I'm a little bit better than you, but it was like in jest. Mm-hmm. You know, because they like, I don't got no problem with you. We just doing a versus. When they get in front of each other though, I wouldn't be surprised if they was like, oh, you know, that's cute. What dude say on drum line? Oh yeah, the battle was real cute. That's how they be acting. I'll be like, it takes me out of it so much. I'll just be like, I don't want to watch this. Like Tank and Tyrese. It could have been a phenomenal show. Y'all was too busy jaw jacking. I don't care. I don't care that y'all hate each other for real. Y'all nice.
They do? Oh, because of the group issues.
They just nice nasty to each other. They don't really like each other, but they know they need each other a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's like we don't want to disrupt the ecosystem. But it's always the men. I don't really see that with the women too much.
I think the women, it is crazy that the men are so catty. But we're the unstable creatures.
Oh, they can't control our emotions.
Can't control our emotions. But
and in a normal circumstance, like if this wasn't a televised competition where, you know, I want to watch it live and then go to sleep, if this was just like a reality show, I'd be here for it. However, this is a concert. Mm-hmm. Like, just do the concert, and then take that to social media. That will work on social media, like how Omarion was playing. Or he said they can't beat us, and Pretty Ricky put that as their drop before every song. It was him saying they can't beat us, basically, before every song. He said what did Marion say? Run it back, and the DJ be like he can't beat us, like, and then they would drop the song. That's where it should stay.
Yeah.
Now I understand y'all.
It was creative.
Yeah, y'all hate each other a little bit. That's fine. But let the talent speak for itself.
I feel like the men are so ego driven, and that's not necessarily something that the women deal with.
I mean, yes, they do, but I think.
Well, I'm gonna say that they don't bring it to the platform.
Yeah, I think the only time women get out of character is if they really don't like the other women.
Yeah, they don't bring it to the platform, to the performance.
Yeah, and I feel like women are PR'd to not do that.
Yeah, they managed more.
Yeah, like don't say that because then this has happened. Da, da, da. And they.
Whereas the men is like, boys will be boys, like everything else.
It really takes me out of it. Now I'm gonna circle back to your question about the two men and the two women, but I did see that there was a portion of the show that people were breaking down where Omarion got in his feelings after he sung his song, and he was all like, yeah, and that song was all four of us. Where's Slickum? Now, if we know anything about
Slickum, I was just watching a content creator talking about that, how it was mean that he did that.
It was a mean-spirited thing. Now, I don't know if you know that Slickum is not in the group because he's been dealing with some challenges or whatever, but it's not because they done ousted him from the group. They just like, he can't physically perform, but we gonna hold it down for him, basically. Having B2K knowing that up front, because I think, you know, J-Book and Spectacular are cool, Raz-B cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's really just Lil Fizz and Omarion. Like, what them two, they can't get right. After Omarion says that, you can, I don't know at what point he says that, but I know Pretty Ricky ended up leaving before before they said God bless you, good night. Pretty Ricky left the building. So I don't know when that was happening, but that probably had something to do with it. Like, nah. Now, back in the day, I remember them getting in fisticuffs. Pretty Ricky. So they was probably like, I don't want to fight nobody. I just want to go home.
And they like, we too old for that now.
Yeah, I don't. 40. But I would toss them niggas. I would toss them, but I'm gonna go home.
Come on, we from two different places. You can't play, because you really can't just play with everybody like that. That's why we're telling people, like, everybody got a story. Everybody got a background. Everybody, been through different stuff. You can't treat everybody just how you want to treat them. Like, you can't just mistreat people, because you never know what that person's capable of doing to you.
Yeah. But even then, I feel like on a personal level, shouldn't even have to be all that. If they not disrespecting you, why you disrespecting them?
Because they some disrespectful ass niggas.
I don't want you to think like, oh, she might beat me up. Let me respect her. I want
Lil Fizz was fucking Omarion's baby mama. These niggas is disrespectful. Point blank. Period. They don't have respect.
How did you get here?
Bitch, I caught the buzz.
But yeah, overall, it really made me fall back in love with Pretty Ricky's production, especially those background vocals. Like the backgrounds on everything, I was having a blast.
He was stacking.
I was having a blast. Especially like Chris was like, why you don't sing the main part? I'm like, because the backgrounds are fun. Hit you from the front, hit you from the back.
Baby, relax.
Hell yeah. I'm having a blast. The backgrounds are my favorite. He's like, I don't think I ever heard that on the song. I'm like, oh, I'll be all up in them.
Yes, especially since, we got the HD sounds now. We can hear everything now.
It really just made me cackle at how aggressive Baby Blue was, and it just circles back to him being older. You know what I'm saying? He was very aggressive in not in his style, but in his content. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was saying stuff smooth, but also it was like, if somebody said that to you in real life without music, you would be like, sir, I just met you. Why are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. But yes. So, 2 women I would like to see in the verses.
Hold on. I want to change it. I'm going to give you one and you give me a match.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's easier.
So for the
I was
women,
like, I'm about to just pull something out my ass real quick.
For the women, I must go with Jhené Aiko.
Summer Walker.
I like that one. That was quick off the dome. Why?
I went to school.
She's not went to college or whatnot.
I be listening to stuff. Summer Walker.
Okay, what led you to that? It's a really good matchup too.
So I'm thinking about mixtapes. I'm thinking about features. I'm thinking about how they came to be, and I'm thinking about their fan base. These are 2 fan bases where they gonna ride for them regardless of what they do, how they doing it, blonde wig, no wig, who they dating, who they got babies with. These fans love them down, and they could whisper it, they could yell it, they could turn their back to the audience, they could come with sound bowls, and the fan bases will be like, oh, just transcended performances. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because I do really always been a fan of Jhené Aiko. I'm still getting into Summer Walker, but yes, love Jhené Aiko down.
Yeah, and I think each time they release something, even if it doesn't translate on like Billboard or whatever, the fans like, oh, best album ever. They don't have any slackers in their discography according to their fans. Could that be delusion? Yes. Could that also be they just phenomenally put some work together? Also, yes. So I think that would be a good matchup. And plus, both of them have enough albums to do so. I think Summer Walker got at least 3. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. For the men, this one may never ever happen. Mm-hmm. But Outkast. What?
What other? First of all, it would have to be a duo.
Uh-huh. Come on, you can do this.
It would have to be a duo.
Yeah.
And again, this will be one of those ones where when Big Boy start doing the Run of Jewels and Andre 3000 start doing his solo features, I don't want nobody saying, well, he can't do that. Yes, he can. He did this under the Outkast umbrella. What are you talking about?
Because all their albums were Outkast albums, regardless if it was solo or not.
You think we not gonna ask him to do the Walk It Out verse or the throw some beats on it verse? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind if you think he not supposed to do those. Anyway.
So you don't want to do a match for that one?
I don't feel like. I feel like, again, this would be another review style. Like, it would just be everybody in the Dungeon family.
I know, it was just like, Goody Mob.
Yeah, Goody Mob.
Eastside Boys.
Joy, put Joy on there. Bring Janelle Monáe back. Killer Mike. Okay. Bring everybody associated with Outkast to the stage and just have them do a little peekaboo concert, a review, if you will.
But that's the one there.
There's nobody that I can match them up with that it would
make sense.
Yeah, because then he's like Mobb Deep. Like, no, that's not gonna work.
I was thinking like Crime Mob.
Crime Mob.
Crime Mob. Goody Mob. Not Goody Mob. Yeah. What's the other one? Damn, what's some nigga's name? Field Mob.
No, because if you're looking at the lineage of everything, like Field Mob is a little brother.
I know. I was
nephew.
I was just joking.
Yeah, it's like I don't see anybody. And but y'all drop down in the comments if we missing somebody that could be matched up with Outkast appropriately, because I'm not seeing it, baby.
I do like a few Field Mob songs. But I'm so sick of being like,
I love Field Mob.
Don't finish your statement.
Yeah, Field Mob to me feels,
and then that's when they got with Sierra.
Yeah, I feel like they are more country than they are Atlanta, if that makes any sense. Like they are Georgia versus Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Outkast is Atlanta inside of Georgia. Am I making sense?
Versus Georgia. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Field Mob is like
what about
the whole state though?
You might feel similar about this one, but maybe not. Slum Village. They do have more members.
Slum Village, Detroit. So
yes.
my little brother.
Okay.
Or Crucial Conflict.
I don't know that group.
They saying, "Do you want to ride in the backseat?"
In the backseat of my car.
Oh no, that's Do or Die. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Do or Die is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
My apologies to Crucial Conflict and Do or Die. I'm talking about Do or Die though.
Okay.
But Little Brother and Slum Village, to me, it's giving university rap. It's giving very niche. Like either you know them or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
They all have cult followings. They're from untraditional rap markets, and I feel like they have enough material to. But again, If Fonte start doing his foreign exchange stuff, I don't want to hear nothing about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Did you really have to say that you gon' leave me? Just cause I undressed and left my clothes on the floor.
Yeah. Like if he started doing his foreign exchange stuff, and Fonte has a lot of stuff. And
It's
you know,
Foreign Exchange got like 6 albums.
But I'm saying Fonte by himself, you have to do Sherman Showcase. He wrote most of that stuff.
I love Sherman Showcase.
But it's like
and his work on there.
That's his work.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to let Ninth
that
Wonder
ain't right.
You would have to let Ninth Wonder do some Rhapsody stuff, and all the people he's produced over the years. You get what I'm saying? Slum Village was associated with Jay Dilla, but you know, are we counting him as a unofficial member?
Like a producer, yeah. I don't know. I'm about to say, does Slum Village have all of that?
Jay Dilla stuff.
But so does Slum Village have the same notoriety?
I think it's like very niche markets. It's like you know it or you don't. Do you know your Slum Village or do you not know Ball?
Okay, I'm gonna do one more matchup for each.
Okay.
SZA. There's faces. There's no other. She said summer, no other.
I'm thinking like, okay, first lady of TDE. Okay, maybe another first lady.
I feel like I don't know enough about record labels.
Maybe another first lady.
This is why I'm asking you and you're not asking me.
Oh, okay. SZA.
You had to go to think about it for a minute.
Tapping my brain like Cynthia Erivo. Tapping my brain like Cynthia Erivo. Don't hate me for either of these, but this is all I could come up with off the top.
Okay.
Frank Ocean. Or hear me out. Her.
And that's crazy because Frank Ocean was gonna be my man for this part. But
I'm not seeing anybody that could match the underground appeal of SZA in her earlier days than those two.
But I feel like Frank Ocean would be offended.
That's why I said don't hate me. I need more time.
I feel like he would be offended by.
I need more time.
Like if they call him like, "Hey Frank, we want you to do a versus against SZA,"
and he was like, "I'm not coming to that. He not coming no way. First of all,
he not.
He not coming. He not coming. It's given Prince. Like I'll show up if I want to, and not a second before.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to do, woman against woman, her. Now, I hear y'all. Relax. What I'm saying is they both have 3 albums each. One being an underground hitter. Okay. SZA with Z, her with, I think it's called Her. Okay. And that's where they really popped off. You know what I'm saying? Like their underground projects before they had real commercial success on the radio.
Yeah.
They had such a buzz that people was like, who are these people? Right? They both have a mystique about them still, even though we know Her is Gabby and SZA got a new everything. We didn't know who these people look like for real. We didn't know the way they rolled out made us want to know more about them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though SZA be lying. I don't know.
I heard
Gabby
that
be lying, but SZA be lying a lot. But then, but it's like the ethereal mystique type appeal, and the amount of features they would be able to present with. Like I feel like that would be a good versus.
Right.
But don't hate me, y'all. I'm doing this off the top.
I mean, I like either one because I agree with what you said, and I think the back and forth with Frank Ocean and like playing their records going back, like back to back.
It's a natural playlist.
Yeah,
it's like they complement each other. The work
like
complements each other.
That would hit for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And let me think of another guy because you took Frank Ocean from me.
I mean, we can go back to, if we're okay with her being with SZA, we can do Frank Ocean.
Okay, so who for Frank Ocean? Who you got?
Nobody. No, just kidding.
I does. No one compares.
Frank Ocean, again, you brought it up, and let's talk about it. He not gonna show up. So who would he be excited to show up for?
I feel like no one alive.
I was like, do I put him with Brent Faiyaz? I feel like that's a diss as well.
That would be a diss. I'm offended.
She said. But yes, who has enough cultural impact? Because we gotta think about it. Frank Ocean has such an impact that Issa Rae named all her episodes based off of something Frank Ocean said in her. Well, not the episodes, but like she had one-liners based on some of his lyrics. That's how much of a cultural impact he has had, right? Especially in LA, which is funny because he's not from that region, but whatever. Which I think is kind of cool.
Where are you from? Where are you from? From the Birds?
He's from Louisiana.
Oh, never knew.
And then he moved to. Well, he says it in his songs. He moved to Texas after Katrina, and then from there he got to LA. Okay. So I think Frank Ocean would be more of a review, because if we're thinking about him being like affiliated with Future, with Tyler the Creator, and stuff, maybe Tyler the Creator.
I was about to say that maybe Tyler the Creator.
Maybe he would
show up
for his good friend Tyler. Yeah, right. I like that. Let's put him against Tyler the Creator, and then they could do their joint songs together. That would be fun. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking like, no man
allowed in the bedroom. You're sleeping alone in your bed.
Yeah, I like Tyler and Frank.
I like that one too.
So
it's settled. We're gonna host the verses. I'm just
call him up. Frank, I need you, man.
Get him on the horn.
Frank, I know you in Japan. Being quiet. Come back and get on the No Pants on the House verses.
And I feel like he would do it.
You think we're weird enough?
Not the verses. I feel like he would do the podcast.
You think Frank Ocean would show up to this raggedy shit? That's crazy.
Yes, it's right up his alley.
This shit raggedy. You think he gonna show up for this?
This is raggedy as hell.
Raggedy, just scraggly and raggedy. But yeah, y'all jump down in the comments who y'all will put in a verses that hasn't already done the verses. Also tell us if y'all think that the artists that are involved in groups in a verses are able to do their solo work. We think they should. They did it. They came from the group. I don't see what the problem is. Also, it's happened in the past. But if you think differently, let us know.
So I just seen on Facebook, it was the caption says Omarion's last desperate attempt to beat Pretty Ricky, and it's Jimmy Early singing the Jimmy Gospel.
When I tell you, I was yelling at the screen like, Omarion, touch immediately, touch immediately. You gotta do touch. But no, B2K really didn't set themselves up for success. They definitely should have came out the gates full choreographed.
Yes.
That's where you would have beat them.
That's y'all strong suit.
Y'all nice to look at. That's where y'all would have beat them. Y'all nice and synced. All right. But yeah. What books are you reading?
My books.
Mm-hmm.
Have you asked? Well, over the last few weeks, I finished the following. Bones at the Crossroads.
Okay.
Don't remember the author.
Ladarian Williams.
Ladarian Williams. Let me bring up the thing.
I'm sorry, Ladarian. Excuse me, Ladarian.
Ladarian.
I'll be wanting to put that.
You so ghetto. I'm just playing.
Ladarian
Williams.
I don't know what you want from me.
Demon's Dream is very long. It's like a full 2-day book by L. Kaysen. It's really good. It was 22 hours.
Okay.
Finished Sky Full of Elephants by Sibo Campbell. Good read. Recommend. It kind of gave me, like, some different ideas and outlooks on, the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then the book I'm currently reading is This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, which is the second book in the series following Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan.
Yes. I am finishing Bones at the Crossroads, so don't spoil it for me, girl. Spoil it for me.
Oh no, I didn't finish Bones at the Crossroads. My bad.
Oh, you're currently reading.
Yeah, I stopped to read all this other stuff.
Anyway, how did you? So, Sky Full of Elephants. For me, it had a great premise, and it had some really good Afrofuturist ideas in it.
Mm-hmm.
But the ending fell a little flat for me. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I felt the same about the ending.
Yeah, I was like, is there another book coming? Like, I'm looking through is there another?
He do got some new books coming out though.
But are they in the same story?
Let me look them up and see.
But yeah, the ending definitely they are.
The ending did fall flat for me as well. Yeah. Just yearning for more.
Mm-hmm.
Once it ended.
I also had a problem with, and maybe if it's another book coming, we can delve into it. The main female character being thrusted into the spotlight. Like, I thought we was following the main male character.
Yeah, it was kind of transferred into all about Sydney.
Yeah, about how she's thinking and how she's feeling. I don't care.
Yeah, I think I appreciated being able to see, being able to be given her perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But
should it have been the entirety of the story?
I did anticipate it being more about Charlie. What's his name? Charles?
I think his name was Charlie. We probably getting that wrong. We're gonna look it up. But yes, the main male character I was more interested in, and we kind of got glimpses. It seemed like the author was trying to just tidy it up, like how he was feeling being, newly not incarcerated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And also kind of living as the freest he has ever been in his life.
Yeah.
I wanted more about that versus somebody who has lived a life of privilege, whether she understood that or not.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going through how she's just like, what? Because before this, you would have never. Like, I don't care about her.
I think if the stories would have ran parallel, it would have been better. Instead of it just completely going to her perspective and her thoughts and ideas of the world and what happened and her experiences and stuff. Like, if they could have ran both of the stories, or we could have read both of the stories on the same timeline. Yeah, I think it would have read better.
Yeah,
and potentially had a better ending.
I just feel like, and yes, the ending, I was just like,
and it was like I don't remember the ending. That's how much I was. It was
forgettable. It was forgettable as fuck. I'm trying to think of what else you said you read. Demon's Dream. So that's been on my list for a while, but I've been hearing really good things and really forgettable things. How did you feel about the book?
I thought it was good.
Loose, because I still might read it, but like,
I mean, it had, because it was so long. Mm-hmm. It had a bit of a slow burn.
Okay.
It had like a lot of everything. It had our smut. It had everything in it. Like,
well, I'm hearing about it. Like, this is a smutty ass book. Okay, cool.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Nice.
Is that the bad ratings you're hearing from it?
No, I'm hearing some stuff about the character development and stuff like that. But for it to be so long, you would think that would have been handled. But you tell me.
Let me think back on Dream.
Or should I say the story development, not the character.
Character, okay. It might have had a jump, like a significant jump.
Okay.
But it definitely kept me invested. I remember the ending. I feel like the ending could have been better in a sense. Like, could have. I'm like, just make it an extra 3 hours to give us a timeline. Yeah. To give us a timeline on how these ending events happened, because it was a epilogue. The ending was an epilogue, and I'm like, I would have preferred to have, that maybe preferred to have that a little bit more explained.
Okay.
But at least they gave it to us, because with Sky for Elephants, we did not get an epilogue.
We could have benefited from an epilogue, and that would have wrapped up a lot of the background we needed, the world building we needed to get through the story. I do think it could have benefited from an epilogue for sure.
I did think Demon's Dream was a good read. I would recommend it. I think you should read it. I think you would like it.
Okay.
Let me know if you decide, and if you decide to read it, let me know how you felt about it.
Yeah, it's on my little hoopla bookshelf, but I'm like, I got other stuff to read. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I am hearing that Demon is a book boyfriend. Is he a book boyfriend? Would you date him?
So I'll be really having to separate Midnight Michael from his voice.
Told you not to look him up. You didn't believe me. Listen to your big sister. Sometimes.
Made a detrimental mistake.
She said there are a few errors in my journey.
Just based on looks, potentially, even though he's not my type. Potential.
The book boyfriend.
Yeah,
Demon. The main character.
Yeah, I can see how women would be like. He's described as a very attractive man. Like, his description of him seems him very attractive and desirable physically, but him as a person, the character, no. Okay. Immediately no.
So nothing about his character is like, that's my man.
He don't really got a lot of redeeming qualities outside of physical.
Okay.
Not till the very end.
Okay.
If that's not telling you,
I might give it a gamble this year.
Too much, but if that's not telling you too much,
she said, I don't mean to sound like,
because essentially he's a monster.
Right. I get that much. But yeah, but like, monsters we're okay with, right? Because like in Maggie Gray, I'm like, werewolves are fine.
No, he's not. He's not that kind of monster.
Oh, okay.
He's like Tyler Perry movie monster. Green eye monster, literally, because he got green eyes in the book. Mine is like he's not physically abusive, so we can take that. Maybe that might be a redeeming quality, but
the bar's in hell. That's how he sounded. The bar's in hell.
No, I already said it. That's not somebody I would date. I wouldn't date somebody like that. But just based on physicalities, I can see how women would say like, "Oh, that's my type," but
Mm-hmm.
he's not my type physically, optically,
She said
emotionally.
mentally,
No,
spiritually, none of the illies.
absolutely not. It was nice to see the development of his character over the 22 hours that I was reading. Like he became more redeemable.
Okay.
But by that point, nigga, you gotta. I want to kill you.
She said, I put this shoulder up, and then I drop it. Because I don't care.
Like I want you to die at this point in the story
I don't care.
that you are now a decent human being. But yeah, um, yeah, I think you should read it. Have I
After
convinced
all
you?
that, she like good read.
I was like, have I
4
convinced
stars.
you?
It's still gonna be on
No.
the shelf.
Oh,
I might
okay.
get to it in 2026. I might. This is this is us. You got me talking about This Is Us. This could be us.
I didn't finish
By
it yet.
Kennedy Ryan. How's it going so far though?
So I'm excited. Once I figured out that Soledad was from the Before I Let Go
Correct.
with her trifling ass husband.
Edward was a bitch.
Bruh, he was awful. He was so awful. Um, I like it so far. I'm
Okay.
still. I just got to the place where they did the township festival,
Okay, you're pretty far along.
and she did her farm to table experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like right after that.
Okay. How we feeling about the characters? Are they enraging you like the characters from Before I Let Go?
No, because because Soledad been through so much shit, I completely understand her stance on where she is as far as dating and romance and relationships. So I'm like, I don't think so. And then with what's his name? Not Josiah. What's the man's name? Judah. I mean, I guess I get his point too, like his side too. Whatever I'm trying to say. Like with him raising his two special needs children, and him discovering that he also may be special needs. And having a need to do things in a certain way.
Yeah.
But I don't feel there's a slow burn in this one. I feel like it's going at a pace that the characters are comfortable with.
Yeah. I do feel like with all the books in the series, like I wasn't expecting each love story to be so textbook. So it was nice that she was able to provide 3 unique love stories and paths.
Mm-hmm.
I too also liked Judah's approach to trying to be the best daddy he could be to them kids.
Mm-hmm.
So often we hear about like people that are autistic or people that have learning disabilities and us knowing the science behind it. Like maybe most likely you got it from a parent.
Mm-hmm.
And when that parent is a black dad, we have a lot of footage, we have a lot of stories, we have a lot of evidence that says they be like, can't be me, I'm normal, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Judah really being like, I probably need to investigate this stuff so I can be a better daddy.
Yeah.
Like, let me get my shit together so I can better handle
and that's
what
also
they might be going through.
But so that's also a contrast to the first book with Josiah.
Yes, exactly.
And him completely, disregarding or disbanding the notion that he might also need some help when the family is going through conflict and turmoil.
Yes. Judah, and I think in the book groups that I'm in too, they're like Judah over Josiah every day. And I think it's because Judah was like, there is a problem, I'm finna fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Josiah was like, there is a problem, but it ain't me.
She said, it's your fault, bitch. Fix you. and then come back see me.
There is a problem, but do you want me to point the problem out? It ain't me. And Judah is very much like, there is always going to be a problem, and I will always figure out a way to fix that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. So yeah, keep reading. I want you to finish all 3, and then we can look at some fan castings, because we know that Kennedy Ryan is turning, at least before I let go, into a film screen adaptation. I don't know if it's gonna be a film or a show.
Okay,
but she's
I'm
working
excited
with
either way.
Lee on it. So,
you did tell me about that, and that was before I started reading it. But now, hopefully, we can get all 3.
Now that you know the characters and their motivations and stuff, like, I want to look at some fan castings and be like, do you think this gonna be a good Yasmin? Do you think this gonna be a good Judah? Like,
and Inez was getting on my nerves.
Just like her friend.
Yeah. Inez wasn't friends with her.
They know each other.
I know, but that wasn't her best friend. The other one was her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Lupe. But yeah, she was getting on my nerves with the whole. And I was just like, I'm like, Soledad, just tell her. Just tell her.
She's like, I'm trying to protect my.
I'm trying to spare you.
Well-being. Yeah, but yes.
I've been there, so I get what she's going through.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids wasn't that bad.
She said, "Rip the Band-Aid off, girl. They need to know.
My kids
they need to know."
Yeah, it's like, they children, so obviously they're gonna continue to have those rose-colored glasses on about they parent that they don't perceive as did anything wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that would be normal logic for a child who doesn't have all their frontal lobe, so, or developed. It's there,
and I'm like, with her having this disdain for Judah, I was like, so that ain't gonna never go get no man.
Judah said, I don't care,
because she gonna put them kids first.
Yeah, but Judah is very much like, I see that again. I see there's a problem. What we finna do about it? If we don't do nothing about it, I'm finna do something about it. Which one would you like? And I love that for us. We need more people like that.
Right.
Like, I'm willing to navigate this with you, but if you don't make a move, I'm finna make a move. I would rather us do this together. Anyway, let me stop you right there, because I'm not doing all of that right now. I just want my skin to feel good, and I want my house to smell good. That's it. And I'm using my Stellar Black products to do that. Links in the description box to get 20% off your first order. StellarBlack.com. Don't ask me anything else. Let's get back to it. Have you seen any new movies lately?
I watched the new Jennifer Lopez movie. I didn't finish it though. Why
I'm not saying this is a We Hate Jennifer Lopez podcast, but girl, you get on our nerves. Like,
we don't like her.
You get on our nerves so bad, Jennifer Lopez. Like,
so we hate Miss Lopez.
Miss Lopez is too much and not enough at the same time.
Cherry Johnson.
That's the name of the movie?
No. She produced the movie. You know who she is though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she produced the movie and I saw her talk about it today. So I watched it. It's called...
Is her name Cherie or is it Cherry?
I read it as Cherry, but it might be Cherie.
For y'all listening, Cherie Johnson is Max from Family Matters.
Yeah, she was in Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster, best friend on
Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
What's wrong?
I was stuck in time, like, yeah.
So it's on Tubi, starring Paula J. Parker and Glenn Plummer as the narrators. Glenn Plummer does play a major part, so it's like a 3-part series that they combine to one. It's like a movie, like an ongoing movie.
Okay.
It's not a series. It technically is a series, but they put it in movie form.
Okay.
and Glenn Hummer does star in the first part, but then he plays a narrator in the second part and the third part of it. And he plays in the third part as a supporting character. Paul J. Parker is a narrator throughout the movie.
Okay.
It's called the Block Trilogies.
Okay.
Actually came out 2 years. Tubi actually came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
2024. It's good. So she brought it up because she was being, I guess, harassed by a preacher because of the story in the first part. About a preacher's abuse of boys.
Okay.
And I guess a preacher was hit. So now
she said, because if you ain't hit, why you hollering?
Okay. And now he making a fuss about it. And I guess like attacking her and the filmmaker. I watched part of Scary Movie, maybe half. I'm gonna go back and finish it.
I feel like that's enough.
I did watch Scary Movie, Toy Story last night at the movie theater, and then we absolutely did not get to see Strong yet.
Yeah, we'll watch Strong and talk about it next time. So how did you feel about Toy Story? What were your initial feelings? Because I left the movie feeling some type of way.
My initial feelings, I felt like Lily Pad was doing too fucking much.
Too much.
Cause bitch, and then she not wanting to listen. These kids, the toys is like, we've been doing this shit for 30 years. Like, why you not listening to us?
She said, because I'm new and I use the internet.
Right, Jesse been around since 55. And she's sitting here
and Lily Pad definitely was calling everybody, oh, you're vintage, you're old, you falling apart at the seams, bitch. I ain't never seen you past 65. Like the way she scanned Jessie and showed her what she was worth when she was released. I said, oh, bitch.
What was her worth? Like, I missed that part. Bitch. What was like $20?
No, she's worth a lot of money.
Okay, I didn't see. I missed that part.
Think about the second one.
Oh yeah, when he was trying to sell them.
Yeah. So she was worth less than Woody, but it's been years now. She's worth a little more.
But yes, that was like the most annoying part. And then when she sent her into that sleepover blindly, I was
surprised the parents went for it.
Like, what's the baby's name?
Mama Bonnie. Bonnie's mama was really just like, okay, well, let me just meet the parents, and like she's like, I ain't never been to this part before. I'm a new parent. Bonnie my only. I saw Bonnie's mama trying. I saw Bonnie's daddy acting out of desperation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, she came to me crying. I gotta fix it. I gotta do something. Versus Bonnie's mama being like, we need to take our time with this. She is a sensitive soul. She is a highly sensitive person. Like, we need to tread lightly when we do this. And Bonnie's daddy, like, if she says she wants the moon, I'm about to go get it.
And I love the horse girl. I can't remember her name either.
Blaze.
I love Blaze. So I enjoy seeing so many black characters this time.
They really worked them in this movie. I said, not the campers is black, the people on the street is black.
They got a major black character.
Yeah, one of the mean girls is black. Like, everybody black in this one. I said, ooh, okay. One of the toys is black.
Was it? Hold on. Was that Ernie Hudson playing Combat Carl?
You know what? I started to look it up, but I forgot. I don't know. Let me
look it up. And then I feel like I heard Craig Robinson.
Definitely was Craig Robinson.
The Atlas. He was the Atlas.
Yes. Definitely Craig Robinson. Blaze, I'm glad they didn't make her another Bonnie, but I'm glad they were also able to convey what children's loneliness looks like now.
Mm-hmm. Ernie Hudson was Combat Carl.
He was like, sit down.
And Craig
Cowboy
Robinson
lady.
was also in the movie.
I said they got them a black Ken doll. That's all right. They finally did it. They read my emails.
I'm done. It was Bond. Who was Blaze?
I'm glad that you know who she is. I looked her up last night. She
Chris Marshall?
No, her name is Michael something. But
all from Mixed-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
I was so surprised. Like, oh, that's a nice surprise.
She's not even on here.
Yeah, that's her.
She's not on the cast list. That's crazy. Why is she not on the cast list?
This how they got her looking now. Ooh, she too light. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, okay. She grown.
She done grew up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I'm glad that they were able to convey what children's loneliness looks like, but it wasn't conveyed the same way. Bonnie was like, don't nobody want to play with me, but it's because I'm freakishly shy.
Yeah.
And Blaze is like, people just think they can play on my top, and that leaves me lonely every time. I had to play with it. I had to play their schedule. They just didn't think enough of me to follow through with it. And those two scenarios left them both equally lonely.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chris, like, are you crying? I'ma always cry at a Toy Story movie. Like, are you new here?
I didn't cry. I don't think I've ever cried at a Toy Story movie.
Ever since 3, when they held their hands and they were going into that fire and they held hands, like, well, this is what it's gonna be. Bawling.
I'm done.
Bawling. In 4, when Andy was like, oh no, that was 3 too. When Andy gave them toys away.
When he gave them the Bonnie.
He said, this is how you play with them. Treat them real nice. And then he drove away and went to college. Bawling. So I'm up in Toy Story dropping a little thug tear because Bonnie and Blaze are very lonely. They just want kids their age to play with. And
how old is Bonnie?
Bonnie, it was 8 or 7 or 8, something like that.
Yeah, Blaze was 8.
Blaze was like 9.
She was 8.5. I just looked it up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the storyline, flimsy.
Yeah.
Flimsy, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's Toy Story.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We need to show back up. Sure.
Woody and his ball spot.
That I said, y'all gonna stop playing with Woody.
His dad bod.
When he was like, I don't know what to do. When he had that belly sticking out. Y'all stop playing with Woody.
That was funny, bro.
I do feel like they missed the opportunity to incorporate the aliens, especially given the bigger buzz storyline. This would have been perfect time.
All them buzz
bring the aliens
creepy.
Back. Bring the aliens back.
So you have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
You missed the opportunity there, but otherwise, it was a good time. The kids in the theater was clapping. I had an all-black theater. They was clapping it up. Love it. They was getting mad at Bonnie. I said, me too. Bonnie, Bonnie, get your shit together.
Anymore. I don't play with toys anymore. Like, you ain't about to have no toys to play with.
You ain't about to have nobody to play with again. But I did like how they resolved them and their relationship, Bonnie and Blaze's relationship, and how Blaze was more outgoing, so she was able to kind of, because that's all an introvert need. They just need a little bit of an extrovert to kind of like, hey, it's safe here. Come on out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on out. We're gonna do weird things together. We finna do weird shit all day. It's gonna be nice. But it was a good time. Toy Story.
It was good.
Go take your kids. Go see it. The last episode of From is coming on tonight.
Okay.
At the time of this recording, the last episode is available. We will be watching it after this podcast. The Family is in trouble.
Listen, and we're still more confused just as confused as we were from the first episode.
This is probably the first season since the season 1 that I like. We ain't got no real answers for real.
No, because I think season 2 was that season 2 or season 3 when old girl made it to the other side and found what's your name's daddy.
Yeah, that was like 2 into 3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like that. They kind of gave us a little bit of hope that we was getting somewhere, but then she ended up back, and then we ain't learned nothing since. She's boy going down
very stupid, and I hate it. But yes.
Yeah, boy going down. The only person that's trying is Jade.
Jade is like, look, I don't know what I don't know, but I know what gets me right. Put me on some shrooms.
Right.
Y'all ain't got no weed, no shrooms, no psychedelics. Y'all don't got nothing here. Like, help me out. I'll get you your answers in 5 hours.
But that, the Jade going on his trips, boy going down into the tunnels, like, these are the only things that's making us feel like we might be getting somewhere, but then we end up back where we started every single time.
Yes, because we've got Fatima in the background.
Not helping with shit. But now...
But also, Fatima is like, look, I don't know what's going to help. And again, town hall, guys. Town hall. Hashtag town hall. Daily town halls for y'all. And come with the truth.
Not daily.
Daily. Every morning. After we assess who died. Let's go ahead and get a town hall going. Okay? Anyway.
I was going to say, Victor's dad. What's his daddy name?
Henry.
Is he on here? Henry. Victor's dad, Henry, and his going back and forth into reality may lead us somewhere.
But is that reality?
What?
We don't know which side is the reality. That's fucking us up too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that happening may lead somewhere. Like, these are just possibilities, potentials. And then Julie basically dealing with the same shit as Henry.
Right.
Hers is just having more of a physical effect on her. But she's seeing shit from the future. Wig is
getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Every episode.
The wig is so awful. I said, bitch, just cut your hair. This looks awful.
she said that the producers didn't want her to cut her hair just in case they wanted to do a back in the day. I'm like, so y'all don't know how to do wefts? Y'all can't put a butterfly weft. Some K-tips in her hair. Yeah, but the wig, the way it's laying on top of her head, like, you don't got no black stylist on set. They would have braided her down. Okay, it would have fit perfectly. But anyway, we've got too many players in the game. Julie and Ethan and Tabitha should have been talking to Fatima.
Where the fuck Ellis at?
Ellis over there talking about, but I'm in love. I don't care about nobody except for my daddy and my wife. I don't care about none of y'all for real. I just want my wife to love me, and I want to be a good husband. And everybody around him is like, open your big, beautiful eyes and look around. He is not with it. And hopefully that goes somewhere too. Like, make him into a monster. I don't give a shit. But they are wasting him as a character because he's so singularly focused on being a husband. Like, dude, we finna die tomorrow.
Exactly.
As long as I die beside my wife. As long as I die beside my wife, then it's all worth it. I knew I wasn't gonna leave no way.
And then the man in the yellow.
The man in Lello.
Wreaking havoc.
He getting around too easy. And
then Clara, dumbass. I said, go snitch on him so they can kill him, please.
Listen, you know you're not gonna make it out. That's why you're scared to death. You better go running to the police station.
And she over there
Write them a note,
messing
explain
with Fatima.
everything. Yeah, explain everything. And why y'all making side deals with the monsters anyway, I'll never know. If part of you knew you wasn't never gonna leave, you just got to kill me today, baby. But I'm not supposed to be frolicking in the forest by myself anyway. Secondly, I'm not finna do your bidding. Thirdly, you just gonna have to kill me, and maybe my death will bring some clues for the other people to get out. I'm not doing it. But also, that is me. As much as I would be afraid to die there, I'm more afraid of nobody making it out.
I'm trying to figure out, why did Jim have to die?
Why did Jim have to die? Because Tabitha, exactly. If Tabitha just would have been like, "Hey, let's have a sit down and let's talk through it," instead of her being like, "You just don't understand. This is just like."
I'm so sick of her saying that stupid shit.
You just don't understand. Tabitha,
help us understand.
Let's have a sit down dinner with turnip soup, because that's all we eating nowadays, and let's talk through what you saw and what you did. Now, Jim,
a baddie.
She's showing us a picture of Elgin. Now, Elgin outside of From, yeah, he a
baddie.
He a little teddy bear
with his choker on. Look at the material.
Wow. Wow. But Elgin on the show, listen, go ahead and end it.
He gotta go. He gotta
go ahead and end it. He ain't learned a goddamn thing from getting that baby. Ain't learned a goddamn thing. But anyway, so that's From's coming on tonight. We're gonna finish it, and we're gonna be puzzled next week trying to figure this shit out.
And we'll learn nothing new.
Okay. So House of Dragon, have you watched it?
I did watch it. That come on tonight too, right?
It come on tonight. Listen, we're being fed in the summer. This is so unlike how we grew up. We got so much to watch in the summer. Ooh. I can go swimming and then go watch TV like never happened. But anyway, House of the Dragon.
House of Dragon.
The opener. House of them dragons.
House of Dragon.
Enter the dragon. Release the dragon.
Oh man.
Cisco,
World of Dragon.
House of Dragon. Yes.
I'm done.
How do you feel about the season opener?
I'm happy old girl got found by the dragon. Even though he taking her through there.
Listen, and we talking about Raina. Raina really puzzled me because she knew enough not to do what she did, and she still did it because she was just emotional.
Yes. And was just killing everybody. Like, girl, go sit your ass down.
And just hooting and hollering on the back like, no, don't do that. You picked up a stray dog and you wonder why it bit everybody and gave it rabies. You didn't train it. You didn't feed it. You didn't do nothing. You didn't even really sleep in the same tent. And you was like, let's go home. And then while you going home, you like, let's help my grandpa. My grandpa and my sister and my brother.
Like, girl, you did not help.
Because he was doing good. She was like, okay, all right, that's what we did. And then he was like, everything, right? We're going to clear out all of this. And she was like, no. Too late. I feel like I should be doing it. Too late.
I'm trying to find the other sisters. They just be leaving people out on this thing.
You talking about Bayla?
Okay, Bayla. She look different.
Yeah. Now I like the actor that plays Bayla with the blonde hair.
I do too. I like her.
I'm like, it's a good look for her. I don't know why. It don't work. Probably because they gave Raina a bogus wig. They gave her Corliss's wig.
She do got a bad wig. It's terrible.
But Bayla's wig is nice. How do you feel about Jace?
I don't see who Jace is.
Rhaenyra's son.
That's the one who left, right?
That's the one that put his mom in a timeout.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what happened. I know he died. Oh, he drowned.
Did he?
I mean, he didn't drown. He was killed it. Cause I watched it with Big L. I fell asleep on it the night before, so I watched it again the next day, and he's telling me like he died. I smacked him like, "Shut! Why do you keep telling me what's going on? Let me watch the damn show." But yeah, I feel like he might have been a little arrogant in his actions. A little arrogant in his actions that led to his demise.
A little,
because like he trying to protect his mama, and she like, but I'm about this life. What are you talking about?
And I'm battle tested.
I've been here before. I've been in wars.
I just told you to run some eggs down to Winterfell. That's all you've been doing.
And now you think you a soldier?
Okay, like bye, Jace. Bye. I felt bad for Luke though, but I don't feel bad for you. Unfortunately.
So you earned that. I'm just
and now I'm hearing that, because he was supposed to go to Winterfell, like they cut out a lot of parts of him like bonding with the Stark family and stuff like that, and maybe that would have made me feel something. But the last memory I have of you is you locking your mom in a closet, turning her King's Guard against her.
She was not in a closet. That's a big ass closet.
Listen, locking your mama in her chambers, telling the King's Guard don't let her out because she crazy, and then you go ahead and get yourself hurt. Bye.
Alicent
and Aemon.
You remember I was telling you about the show I watched, The Girlfriend? That was her in the movie, in that show.
Oh,
she was the girlfriend, and I'm like, her face looked familiar, but she looked completely different on House of Dragon.
Yeah, she's supposed to look more homely.
Look, I was completely different. Yeah,
Alicent and her son. She forgot her son was a Targaryen.
Right.
She was looking at him like.
She started crying like, what did I get myself into? And now bitch, you stuck. You should have never came back home.
She like, my son trying to fuck me.
No. You should have never came back home. And get them girls out of there.
She had to get him out the castle. She had promised that he was gonna be at the castle so Rhaenyra could, strike. Take the throne. She didn't know the Aegon was gonna leave, and she didn't know Aemon was gonna be like, well, I'm up. I'm up next. Let me sit down. She didn't know none of that when she came back. She like, when this happened? Like, he been gone like a fortnight. Like, oh. I've been up in the sky. I've been at the pond backstroking. She like being in the pond looking up at the sky. But yeah, House of Dragon finna be crazy. It's finna be way more battles, I heard. Like,
I'm happy because the first 2 seasons was a drag.
It was a lot of world building, but not doing it successfully. Like,
it wasn't like Game of Thrones.
The people that read the books was like, look, y'all could have approached this way differently, and it would have been way more exciting. It would have been way more exciting. But we done lost some dragons. We done gained a wayward dragon.
So
Papa Corlys is in the water.
Lyanna and Baela are 28 years old in real life. Which they did not exist when Alicent got with the king, right?
Correct.
Why is Alicent only 32 in real life?
You gotta suspend disbelief, like
playing they old ass grandma.
Because Baela and Rhaena is only supposed to be like what, 16, 17?
Yeah.
So you gotta suspend the disbelief. Like, they're not that old. They ain't even really hit womanhood yet, for sure. But
not just meant like she's playing an older woman and they playing kids and they the same age.
But that's Hollywood for you. It's like, can I play
That
older? Can
black
I
don't
play
crack.
younger? Yeah. It's just like Jennifer Lewis and everybody she played the mama to being the
Angela
same
Bassett.
age.
She's like a year older than Angela Bassett playing her mama.
And Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
She like, I ain't that much older than Whitney. Not old enough to be her mama. But I'm playing her mama. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah.
Because I remember looked it up. I was like, she only a year older than her? I never would have thought.
Yeah. Okay. Raising Kanan. I just need a general synopsis. Are we continuing?
I miss Lou.
I need to wrap this shit up. As much as I miss Lou, I like Rock and Marvin.
I do like Marvin. Marvin my favorite.
Marvin has turned it the fuck around, because you couldn't have told me season 1 that I was gonna stand for Marvin.
Mm-hmm. I like, he's my favorite.
I would have been like, it's Lou all day. What are you talking about?
I feel like I like Marvin from the beginning, but it just progressed with him, you know, just his character development, him trying to be a better person, him going to therapy or in the groups, him trying to be a better dad to Juke. Like, he just keeps progressing.
Yeah. Now I do see him kind of regressing a bit, because he is trying to grieve
Marvin.
Lou. He's trying to grieve Lou, but also he's trying to get stuff done, but also he don't got time to grieve, but also he don't got time to dilly-dally, because he need to find out who killed his brother. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on, but I see him regressing with Juke. Whereas in previous seasons, he just would have calmly talked it through and had a little tear and stuff like that. Now he's like kind of bitter, and she like, I'm trying to help, and he like, I don't even got time to love you right now. I am grieving, and I want these niggas dead. But for real, that's how it's coming across. Like, I don't got time to attend to your needs. I am so involved in my needs right now. Which, you know, on paper sounds bad, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you do need to take care of yourself, and you do need to grieve it out. But you got an inquisitive child, and maybe she want to do some things too. Maybe she want to get active too. And he like, I don't even want you in the streets in the first place. But if you're going to, I'm not gonna be able to chaperone you right now, because I'm knocking heads between the washer and dryer.
Right. And he tried to send her away, and she's like, I'm not going if you ain't going. She just want to be with her father.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kanan should have been gone,
and we would still have Juke.
And now that I know what he's done, like, the narration makes me sick to my stomach. First of all, it was already annoying, but the narration makes me sick to my stomach, because we should have been got rid of you, degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know your mama love you, but you are a degenerate. And I need to wrap this up, because I need to see where this is going. Like, how does the rest of the family fare out? We know how Juke's story ends. We know how Kanan's story ends. But how does Marvin and Rock shake out? I need to know.
Kanan gonna kill them.
India. It's gonna be some smoke in the city on my side.
He's going to kill them.
It's gonna be some smoke in the city if he killed Rock and Marvin. It better not be Marvin either. Marvin better go to South Carolina and live his life.
I think that if he did, well, he could have still killed him, and Juke never found out. Come on, him and Juke wouldn't have been cool if he killed Marvin, but Juke could have never found out.
But I think Juke would have found out eventually. Like, she was like Arya Stark. Like, she had a whole little list of like stuff she wanted to get done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think she would have found out, if that's the case. Hopefully that's not the case, and it's not a loophole in the writing, but we don't ever know. The Shy. How do we feel?
Oh my god. And it's like it's getting so like it's really getting so good. And then they about to bring it to an end.
Now I'm looking on the internet and they talk about how dark the episodes are, like physically, optically dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's giving Game of Thrones season 8. Like we can't see who fighting who.
But it's always been like that though.
It ain't never been that dark. It's been
Some
atmospherically
scenes,
dark. It's been atmospherically dark, but it's whole videos of them just turning the lights off in their house and then going to have a conversation. Like, this is how the Shy looked to me. we gonna go talk in my house and it's pitch black. Like, why is it like that? I said I love being black, and I love black social media. But anyway, the Shy is also leaning a little heavy on these 3 new kids. I feel like they're getting a lot of airtime that we don't need them to have.
Because they're the new trio. Yeah, they're the new trio. That's why.
It's fine. Let's move on. There's so many stories to wrap up, and this is the last season. If they get a spinoff, fine. But I guarantee you, most of them people ain't gonna be back. Most of them viewers are not coming back.
But they brought so many people to this season. Like,
yes,
it's so many people. When I saw,
we still got to pay off Kyla Pratt. We still got to pay off. It's so many people.
When I saw Layla Rashawn, because I knew she was gonna be on there, but I forgot. I was like, okay, Layla. Like, y'all just got everybody. Brittany Raquel.
We gotta pay off all these people. We still gotta pay off Candy Burris. We still gotta pay. Like, these storylines still need to be wrapped the fuck up. Are we crazy right now?
It's so many people. So many new people.
And where are the newborns? Because Tiffany and Keisha acting like they ain't just dropped babies.
Right.
It's a whole lot of. Let's just wrap it up to Shy. Shout out to the OG actors on the Shy that are still around: Darnell and Emmett and Keisha and Tiffany. Tiffany being promoted to
Jake,
the main person after being a side character is crazy.
I'm here for it.
She was just supposed to be a baby mama that gets on Emmett's nerves, and she became the Don Dada. It's crazy. But yes, Jake, Papa. Who else?
RIP Nook.
No IRP. No. RIH. Rest in hell.
I'm done.
That got on my nerves. And yes, him being the main dude too, after he could only run a whorehouse, is crazy. Like, you was so inefficient as a street dude that they gave you a whorehouse to run. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not easy work, but it's still not the boots on the ground work.
And he was snitching.
We still got to pay off the cop. Did she just leave town? She got her information and left? She got her information, her son, and she dipped out? Is that what happened? We got to pay all of this stuff off. We don't have enough time to learn these kids. We don't care. We don't care.
But so we only got 4 episodes left.
We still don't know why Kyla Pratt is there. First of all, we love Kyla Pratt down, but why is she there?
But her husband went into protective custody. Why is she still there?
Why is she still, and why is she so loose-lipped talking around people that could harm him, find him and harm him? She like, yeah, he in witness protection, and I be fucking other niggas, and it's fine because we talked on the phone. Like, what are you doing? My husband is on a vacation. Wink, wink. Like, he is on a business trip. Wink, wink. He's opening up a new dispensary. Wink, wink. Like,
oh, we talking about Ridge.
You told everybody at that table. First of all,
him giving up information for his brothers is crazy.
Shout out to the man who played Ridge. Because I know he be reading these comments like, I'm finna shake the table tonight.
He said, y'all gotta write me a better line, a better storyline.
I know he be at home like, they finna tear me up in these comments. I know his ex and his threads is going through it, boy. Every episode, like, hey, you son of a bitch.
Him giving up the shooter or the hit maker for a relationship with his brothers. Didn't see that one coming.
Listen, and because we have so little time, it feels like it's not earned either. Because you was just saying fuck them in the last episode, so it's like, oh, okay. Is you one of them children that's just like, I say mean things, but I love you?
It's giving.
But also, that has not been established. You have always said mean things and stood on what you said.
Right.
You said you was gonna beat Jake's ass. You beat Jake's ass. You did not take him for ice cream afterwards. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's wrap the shy up. Let's wrap Raising Canaan up. I see all of y'all is tired and y'all want to be on vacation. So let's just go ahead and do that. Y'all drop down in the comments what y'all have been listening to, reading, and watching. Did y'all do did y'all listen to the same stuff we did? Did y'all look at the same stuff we did? Are we missing anything? Drop it down below. Put us on. Anything else before we go?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we are on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Wherever you find us, give us a follow and leave us a comment because we like talking to y'all. Y'all have a good week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.